Is it in focus?
Is it in focus? I don't know.
I'm John.
This is John. I'm Heather. Are we in focus? You lean back.
Yeah.
Like get all cozy. And be like, hey.
Yeah, it's really...
Oh,
hey,
gosh.
hi.
Hey.
Woo.
Woo.
Oh, I didn't even start that.
Do you want this one? There's a little bit more
Sometimes-
light over there.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Oh, the bench is wet. Let's aim for that one by the porta pot.
Sure. So am I on this side or we're probably on the same side?
Yeah, you sit on my, you sit next to me.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Sorry, I'm gonna just move that. I've been carrying this book this whole time. I just want to take a moment to talk about it. No hugs. This book is essentially about two friends that are having, one of them is a hugger and the other one's not a hugger.
Oh.
And the hugger has to accept the non-hugger doesn't want to be hugged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're still friends. She just doesn't like hugs.
Sure.
And so when I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, that's great. I've never read a book that really teaches kids it's okay to not want hugs. It's okay to not want to be touched.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's two things I want to cover. One, I want to talk about
Sure.
relationship repair.
Oh yes, we had
Like-
been talking about that over there.
like
and
after
then
that-
when to know, like
Yes.
the state. I guess the overload is over. How do you know it's over or something?
Yeah. How do you know when it's over? How do you know when you're ready to start trying to make, to reconcile or start working towards like a relational repair?
Mhm.
And then what do you do if people just aren't willing to take the time to understand, like, let's say your needs, and not just you specifically, but just everybody's got different needs, whether you're neurotypical or neurodiverse. Like, we all have different ways that we understand and like communicate and what's comfortable for us. But like,
Yeah. Okay. So how do I know it's over? Often I'm not certain if
Okay.
it's over, and that needs to be said out loud. It's like it starts to just look like it. It's like, how do you know it's morning? Well, yeah, birds start chirping, and it's great that we have so many birds, and that we're out here.
mm-hmm.
That you can start to, there's more light, there's more illumination, I guess to liken it to that situation, right? Or that event. And so it's just kind of like, you know what? I do believe it's morning, even though I don't have a clock to tell me what time it is. It looks like it's morning. So I'm just going to go with that.
And can we just take a moment to be like, okay, we both have diagnoses, we both have done our work, we both continue to do our work, and yet sometimes when it comes to certain neurotypicals, it's like, are you you could do some work. You could, and you need to. Stop making it hard. Right?
Sure. Yes.
I mean, there's so many neurotypicals where I'm like, please, will you just go to therapy, just go and learn communication skills. You don't even have to delve into deep trauma, because like not everybody has deep trauma, and that's fine, but therapy's still really good for learning how to communicate with all types of people. And so just expecting
Yes.
people are automatically going to understand you because you're neurotypical. Whereas like, I feel like people who are neurodivergent, they have different diagnoses, they're used to not being catered to.
Yeah.
So we have to learn how to communicate way better to get our needs met. And then we go to neurotypicals and they don't want to work with us. They're like, I'm already taking meds. I'm already sleeping. I'm already living like a nun. Just give me a break. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, that's...
This is probably not going to help your editing, my friend.
it'll
I'm
be
sorry.
Fine. It'll be fine. To understand my condition, I had to understand the human condition. And the human condition is we don't understand everything. And that's simple. It's very simple, but it's not easy. Okay, and I had said that too. It's simple, but it's not easy. Much like sunrise. It's simple, but what's going on there? What had to come into alignment to cause the sun? For us to see the sun rising the way it does. It's not easy. It's incredibly hard, and so repair is very, very hard, and it takes a long time, okay? We don't live in the movies. We don't live in TV shows or magazines or video games where it's just the next scene. It's years. It takes years if it's supposed to happen at all. In general, it just takes longer than most people think it does, as it ought to too, because then it's going to be stronger.
That's a good point. And as you're talking, the image that's coming to mind is like, okay, you have a tree that grows, there's a storm, and it breaks, and then the tree is forever different afterwards. Like it heals and it grows around that and like through that break, but it's forever different. It's a different tree.
Yeah.
Metaphorically, folks, stick with me. It's a different tree.
I was just talking about sunrises. So we've got sunrises and trees and
we
birds.
are surrounded by nature.
Yes, it's wonderful. Well, and I had
very
said,
freeing out here.
we ought to be out here because what we're talking about is natural. Okay, and it's how people are, and it's how people feel, and it's how people are supposed to be.
Oh my God.
Yay!